I'm about to end this man's whole career.
To my channel, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another story time. Y'all know my story times be lit. Period! So this story time is going to be my worst date ever. So just to give a little backstory, I was staying in a dorm room. This was my freshman year in college. So one weekend I had some friends and they threw a kickback or a little get together, and it was about 14 people there. 14 people. I got some footage of me from that night, but it was fun. I had a good time. Y'all ever heard of the saying, like, you drink, you ever heard, like, you know, you get off alcohol, people look better? That was the case. So he wasn't ugly though. Wasn't ugly. He just looked it better off the alcohol. So ended up getting his number because we was playing spades, and you know, folks always like to talk they ish and playing spades, but you know, we got the queen of spades right here. But playing spades, he got my number, and we were texting. So a week later goes by, week and a half, week later goes by, and he hits me up. He texts my phone, and he was like, hey, do you want to, you know, ride out, go get something to eat? And so, you know, I'm a college freshman, like, baby, I'm ready. I'm ready. And I had just broke up with my boyfriend like maybe 2 months before this happened, so we were single and ready to mingle. What's up? So he texted me, you know, do you want to go da da da? And I was like, sure. Sure. And as long as I ain't gotta eat at the calf and you paying for the food, then we can go. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought, but you know. So he was like, bet, I'm gonna come pick you up tonight. So I was like, it was around like, it was dark, so I'm gonna say 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock when he came, or maybe 8:30. We're gonna say 8:30 when he came to pick me up. So I'm thinking, oh, and keep in mind, I'm like 19 at the time, maybe 18. I'm gonna put the age somewhere in here. But he was like 25, 26. And I know y'all like,
he needs some milk.
What in the world? But it didn't matter. Like, at least he went like 30.
What? What the fuck?
So that was that. And so he was like, bet, I'm gonna come pick you up. I'm gonna call you on my side. So I'm getting cute, y'all. I got some footage. Like, I'm making snaps. I'm finna go on a date. I'm finna get cute. Like, I'm cute already, but I'm finna get cuter. So I'm turned. And he texted me. He was like, hey, I'm outside. I was like, hey. Anyway, so I was crunk. And go downstairs. I'm like, you know, I'm texting in the group chat. Y'all know how y'all be texting in the group chat. I'm texting in the group chat. I'm like, y'all finna go. Wish me luck. So I walk out the door, and it was like a lot of people outside, but I wasn't like really suspecting anything. I don't know why there was so many people outside. But I walk out, so I seen it was like a, oh, I don't want to say the color of the truck because that's gonna give it. It was a truck. It kind of looked a little beat up, but I mean, I ain't gonna judge nobody because, you know, life hits, and you know, life ain't always great. But the truck looked beat up, and it looked like on my side it had a dent. On like the lining of the door, it had a dent. So I was like, okay, what the hell? And I began to open the car door, and it was like doom doom, and I was like,
he needs some milk.
Damn. And then so when I opened the door, he was like, yeah, you gotta excuse the car. This is my mom's car. It was somebody's car. And he had to give me the story that his car was in the shop. I don't hit it.
Boy, if you don't get...
So, you know, I'm just thinking, you know, okay, I'm going to give him, like, you know, the benefit of the doubt. His car is messed up. He still pulled up in a car. So, I was like, that's fine. So, I hop in the car with the truck. and it's little as He double hockey stick. I'm trying not to cut so much, but it's little. So I'm just sitting here like I'm trying to look cute, all that good stuff. So sitting in the car, he was like, "What's up?" Da da da. And I was like, "Hey." And so we were talking. He was like, "Yeah, I gotta go get some gas for the car, like put some gas in his car." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." So we go to the gas station across from our campus, and he gets out the car, but he leaves his phone in the car. So he left his phone in the car, and you know, don't think that I be going through people's phone, because I don't. But you just can't be leaving your phone in the car like that around me and expect me at least not to pick it up. So he had an Android. This should have been a red flag right there. Anyways, he had an Android, and so when he walked in the thing, I guess to pay for the gas, I grabbed the phone, y'all. I grabbed the phone and I flipped it over. And it was a text message from Walmart. This dude doesn't work at Walmart. Well, did he work at Walmart? He made it work at Walmart, but Walmart ain't gonna text you late at night. First of all, Walmart ain't gonna text you at all. Period. So I look, because the contact name was saved as Walmart. So it said, "When you gonna come over and let me rub that sexy body of yours?"
Oh, he needs some milk.
And I was just like, bro, okay, First of all, this sounds like it came from a grown woman, and you're like 26. Well, you're technically grown, but this is not okay. Why would you leave your phone in the car and you got why would you do it? So I read it. I was like, all right. So I'm texting the group chat. I'm like, y'all ready to go? I'm ready to go. Da da da. Take me home. Like, I'm ready to go. And they was like, no, just stick through it. Stick it out. And I'm like, bro, no. Like, I'm not saying that I gotta be the only person you talk to, but you gotta be careful. Like, you gotta be more careful than that. To just leave your phone in the car and have your little thotties texting your phone. And I'm just like, if her name Walmart, mine might be Target. I'm just bent right now. So I was like, bet, just flip the phone back over, because he left it face down. So when I put the phone down, I put it the same way. So he came outside. He was like, just the cheesing. Just the cheese. I don't want you now. Little thought. I don't want you. Alright, so after that, pump the gas. Then we were finna go. So he was like, he has to go by Waffle House, which is by the gas station, to pick up some pictures. And I was just like, okay. Like, at this point, I'm ready to go. Ready to go. You've killed my vibe. I'm ready to go. So, I sent my friends my location too, because I was like, you know, this situation is just a little sketchy. So we pull up to Waffle House, and we were just talking in the car. Pull up to Waffle House, and I'm like, bro, I really don't want nobody to see me with this guy that I'm not going to text back after the night. Like, I don't want anybody to see me. And we pull up, and I think it was his sister. Put up on his sister outside of Waffle House, and she looking in the car, and she was like, hey. And I was like, hey. So I said hey, and he got the pictures. And so he was like, I gotta take the pictures to my mama's house. Like, you just like, I know we said ride around, but you didn't say you had to run errands. So we in the car, and we're headed to his mom's house. And he was like, and his mom stayed, it felt like 20 minutes, y'all, but it was probably like 15 minutes. It just felt really long. Anyway, so he was like, you want to see a picture of my son? Your what? Your what? Am I hearing that your son never told me he had a kid? Never told me he had a kid. First of all, not saying I wouldn't talk to a guy with kids, but I feel like if you have a child, that should be something y'all talk about in the first 3 days of talking. Hey, I have a child. And it wasn't a newborn. He looked like he can walk. So I'm confused to why you didn't want to tell me that you had a son. And I'm sitting in the passenger side like, I don't want to see your son. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see your face. Didn't want to see your sister. Don't want to see your mama. I'm ready to go now. And I'm texting the group chat. This guy has a kid. He has a whole child. A whole child. And had a whole child. Whole child. So I was like, it did my dumb self. Sure. Sure, I like to your kid. So this showed me a picture of this grown man. Anyways, he wasn't a grown man. The kid looked like he was like 3 or 4. And so I'm asking about like the kid, and I'm just like, so you just wasn't gonna, like, I ain't say it to him, but because I didn't really have, like, after this date, I didn't have intentions. Well, after I seen the Walmart conversations, I really didn't have no intentions after that. And he's like, we wasn't vibing. We wasn't vibing. And, well, to me, we wasn't vibing, but he was like, yeah, this is my son. This is my son. Oh, I don't care about your son. Like, no. So, we're driving, playing some music. I'm texting in the group chat, talking-ish, like, talking mad-ish. And I'm like, brother, he's bomb. This ain't in his car. Car is bent up. His son, he has a son. Walmart girl. And I'm just like blowed at this point. Like, I don't want to continue this date. I really want it to be like, take me home. I just really want to be like, we're not vibing. You can go take those pictures to your mom tomorrow. I'm ready to go. So we're driving. We're almost there. And he was like, you want to smoke? And as he asked me, do I want to smoke, he proceeds to pull out like a tray of roaches. If you don't know what roaches is, when you smoke the blunt all the way down and you have like the little piece of the blunt, excuse my nails, a little piece of the blunt left, it's called a roach. But he pulls out roaches. And at this point, I'm like, wait a minute. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? For you to first of all, I'm not gonna smoke with you in this period. Okay, I'm not gonna smoke with you, but you disrespectful because you pulled out a whole bunch of roaches on me. You better pull out blunts, baby, big blunts, big boy blunts. If you're gonna try to pull a blunt out on me, I'm not smoking with you at all. So don't pull it out. Period. Period. Don't pull it out in front of me like that. No. And so I was like, no, thank you. And at this point, I'm just like acting reserved because I'm ready to go home. And I didn't really know where he was at because we was far away from campus. So I was like, nah. Gets to his mom's house. He goes in, drops the pictures off. And I'm just like, wow. I think I called one of my friends and I was telling her how bad the date was going. And I was like, this is y'all fault because y'all told me to stick through this. But I could have lied and be like, hey, I got a test to take. Like, I could have said something. And so, leave his mom's house. And I'm thinking, okay, so where the food at? Where the food at? And so he was like, and I ain't saying that to him. So I was like, yeah, so where you finna go? And he was like, well, the place that I was gonna take you to closed. That ain't my fault. You better find somewhere to go. And I'm like, bro, like I didn't go to the cab. I don't know. I don't think I had a, because my parents didn't let me bring my car to second semester of freshman year. And I don't remember if I had my car. So at this point, I'm not blowed. I'm upset because I haven't ate anything. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And I really want to be like, so can you take me by Chuckers? Can you take me by McDonald's? Like, can you take me somewhere? Because I'm hungry. Like, but I was like, no, because I don't even want him to think, you know, if he pays for anything, he's going to get a second date. So at this point, I was just like, bet, just take me home. And he was like, yeah. And so we're driving, just listening to music, conversating. At this point, I don't want to conversate with you. I'm ready to go. And then we get to my dorm, and he parks his car. What are you doing? And I blame myself for this part. But so he parks his car. He was like, if we were talking about like Uno, like playing like card games, because I mean that's how I met him. So no, I met him at the kickback, but I met him like introduced like playing cards basically. So I'm like, what is this dude doing? And he was just like, yeah, you want to go play some Uno in your room? And I was like, I guess.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
I ain't really had nothing else to do, so I was, well, besides finding some food. I could have found these anyways. So I was like, sure. So we walked up to my dorm. He parked his car. Walked up to my dorm. And I get on the bed. And no, I get the Uno cards to get on my bed. And he decides to sit on my bed. And I'm just like, I didn't tell you to sit on my bed. You sit on the chair. What are you doing? What are you doing? So at this point, it's just real awkward. We playing Uno. It's awkward. Like, I'm just sitting here like, bruh, if anybody, please, just please somebody come in here and come help me. Just end it. Just end this date. Please. We were just talking, and he was like, he was over for like 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. So he was like, hey, they'll be towing, dude, like, if I keep my car parked. And I was like, oh yeah, you don't stay over here, which I'm lying, but I was like, oh yeah, if you don't stay over here, like, they be towing. First of all, they don't tow. They just gonna give you a ticket, and if you keep getting tickets, they gonna put a boot on your car. So I was like, oh yeah, you might want to, you know, go. Bye. But anyways, I was like, yeah, you just might want to go. And he was like, dang, well, all right then. And I'm like, bruh, I'm not really blowed about you, but I haven't ate, okay? I have wasted my makeup. I have beat the face, wasted a fit that I have to wash now because you want to play. It's just really like upsetting me because I just wasted my time. I could have been studying. Probably wasn't gonna do that anyway, but you just really wasted my time, and now I'm upset because you wasted my time. So bye. And he left, and I think he texted me as soon as he left, and I think I texted him for the rest of the night, and I ain't texted him back since. And I felt bad low-key because he was like starting to like double text. Well, not double text, but like hey, what's up? Hey, and it's like you're not, like, no response. Red. Like, you're not getting any response. It was a terrible day. Alright, so that is the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Also, if you want to share it, go ahead and share it. Tell me, like, was I tripping? Like, I feel like I wasn't. Tell me in the comments below. But leave a comment down below, and I'm going to check them out. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. I don't know why I hit the wall, but I will see you guys next time.